You can start doing. So I will show you. You can see I switched on the eliminator. So you can see a red colored indicator. This is making sure that mains are on. That means you are getting connection. Then this is positive terminal, negative terminal I connected properly. And this is I kept in 2 volt. So from this eliminator we are getting 2 voltages output. So then make sure that this key is on. Then this is the rheostat. You can adjust the variable resistance of this circuit to get different value of current and voltage. So you can see, I think when I am adjusting, this voltmeter reading changes and that ammeter reading also changes. I hope you understood what I mean. When I am adjusting this rheostat, and this rheostat is called a variable resistance, you can change the resistance according to that. From this device the current is going through this rheostat will change, so that will change the reading of both voltmeter as well as the ammeter. You can see. So by adjusting this we are going to take one reading. I kept any one position of this rheostat, that is up to you. We can keep any one position. Then I have to check this voltmeter reading. Just check this voltmeter reading. It is very clear that maximum of 3 voltage and 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.53. This is the reading pattern. So I can say 10 division is equal to 0.5 volt. That is the manufacturer already assigned this least count. 10 division in this voltmeter reads 0.5 volt. So what is the value of 1 division? 0.05 volt. The meaning is this one. In this voltmeter, the needle displays 1 division, the voltage or potential difference between these two terminals of this resistance is 0.05. So like that, I can take the reading from here. So I am counting the division. Now I am looking for straight. So I can see this voltmeter needle always, now you can see voltmeter needle is coincided with the 4th division of this voltmeter. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, 4th division. Then 1 division value is 0.05. So what is the voltmeter reading? 4 into 0.05. That means 0.2 volt is the voltmeter reading. Then corresponding ammeter reading. See, you just look this ammeter. It is written 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and 1. So maximum 1 ampere measurement you will get. Then you just look. This is 10 division is equal to 0.2 volt, 0.2 ampere. Am I right? 10 division is equal to 0.2 ampere. So what is the value of 1 division? 0.02 ampere. That means in this scale, if this needle displays 1 division, it reads 0.02 ampere. So now I am counting. This is coincided with the 5th division of this ammeter. 5th division you can count, I think. In between 4 and 5. So you just take 4. Okay, not 5th, in between 4 and 5. So just take 4. So what is the reading of this ammeter? 4 into 0.02. That means 0.08 ampere. Then I am changing this rheostat by adjusting this one. So the reading also changing. I kept in another position. Then I am checking the voltmeter reading. Now you can see the needle is kept always. Needle shows 8th division almost. So 8th division means what is the reading? 8 into 0.05. That means 0.4 voltage. Corresponding ammeter reading. You just look. This is almost in the 9th division of that scale. So what is the ammeter reading? 9 into 0.02. That means 0.18 ampere. Then I note these two reading. Then I am changing the rheostat position. So current is changing. With respect to that, the voltage reading also changed. So you can see now it is coinciding with the 12th division, almost 12th divisions of the voltmeter. So the reading is 12 into 0.05. Then what about corresponding ammeter reading? You can see This is almost 15th division in the ammeter. So the reading is 0.02 into 15. So like that, I can take 5 or 6 set of values, then I can plot a graph with respect to voltage and current. Voltage I can take along y-axis and current I can take along x-axis. So based on that, I can draw a graph. Then I will get the resistance from the VI graph. As you know, you learned already, the slope of VI graph will give the resistance. Not only that one, if we are getting 5 or 6 set of values, you can divide voltage by current, gives you resistance. So this is the doing pattern of Ohm's law. Okay, thank you. This is the reading what I got from the voltmeter and ammeter. So least count of voltmeter is written 0.05 volt. That means the value of 1 division. And least count of ammeter is written 0.02 ampere. That is also the value of 1 division in that ammeter. So I got first 4 division in voltmeter. So the corresponding reading 4 into least count 0.05, so 0.2 volt. In ammeter also corresponding I got 4 divisions reading as that needle goes. So 4 into ammeter least count 0.02, so 0.08. Then resistance is voltage by current. This is voltage, 0.02 is voltage and 0.08 is current. So voltage by current is equal to 2.5 ohm. That is the resistance value. Then I changed the rheostat. Then I got another value 0.4. Corresponding ammeter reading 0.16. Then if I am dividing, still I got 2.5. Like that I took 5 sets of values. Then every time I got 2.5 when I am dividing V by I. So the mean value of resistance is 2.5. That means the wire, nichrome wire we used here having the value 2.5 ohm. So this is the theoretical verification. Then we are going to discuss about the graph. I will show how the graph is drawing. So the name of the graph I written on the top of that graph sheet, VI graph, because we taken along y-axis and I took along x-axis. Then I should take the scale. Scale means how I am taking the values in this graph. So very clear that we have the values here, voltmeter reading 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.6, 0.8. So I can minimum value is 0.2, maximum value is 0.8. So I took y-axis 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, etc. So that means y-axis, this is called 10 division. In that minute 10 lines are there. So along y-axis 10 division I marked 0.1 volt. So next 10 division again 0.1, like that 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So I wrote here y-axis 10 division is equal to 0.1 volt. Then if I am checking ammeter reading, started from 0.08 and the maximum value is 0.32. So minimum 0.08 and maximum is 0.32. So I started 0.04, 0.08, 0.12. So difference is 0.04. Every time difference is 0.04. That's why I took along x-axis 10 division is equal to 0.04 ampere. So I wrote here. Then I am marking first 0.2 is the voltmeter reading. Corresponding ammeter reading is 0.08. So this is the voltmeter reading 0.2 and corresponding ammeter reading 0.8. So here I have to mark. Then next voltmeter is 0.4, corresponding ammeter is 0.16. So this is for voltmeter and 0.16 is here. So I should give a dot here. Then like that I have to mark 0.5. So 0.5 corresponding value 0.5 corresponding value 0.2. So here I should mark. Then 0.6 0.24. So here I should mark. Then 0.8 corresponding value 0.32. So 0.8 corresponding. So I marked these 5 points in my graph. Then I'm going to draw a straight line. So while you are drawing the graph, you should give a circle also. So this is better to see the points. Then you should draw into perfect fit into the origin of that graph. I drawn with pen because want to identify. So while you are drawing, you should draw with a pencil. So I got these for what is called 5 points in a straight line. Then I have to take the slope. So as you know, in order to take the slope, you know the equation for slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So for that, I am taking one point, any point, here and here I took. Then I have to draw a triangle. So I have to get the values of that triangle. This much enough. This is a triangle I drawn. So this is done one. No need to draw this one. And the triangle I drawn, any point you can take. Okay. Don't draw from one point to another point. So this is the triangle I took. This is a triangle. And this is named as y2. This is named as y1. So this is named as x2 and this is named as x1. So the coordinate of these points are called x2, y2 and coordinate of this point is called x1, y1. So I can say here slope I am writing. Slope is equal to y2 minus y1 means 0.7 minus 0.3 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1 is equal to 0.28 minus 0.12. So this is 0.4 and this is 0.16. So you will get 2.5 ohm because as you know, slope of VI graph is resistance. So we verified. Okay. Thank you very much.